Cortez. We're about ready to start the show. I just want to tell you a little bit about the place if you haven't been here before. I know some of you have. And we really appreciate you being here. We just reopened up. We are a nonprofit. If you like the kind of things we're doing here, appreciate some support. There's a website, which you know about because you bought tickets. But if you go back there, you can connect up to the live streams that are on our YouTube channel. All that's free, so you can watch whenever you like. We have been producing a show for the last 3 or 4 months called First Takes with Michelle Mayo. It's sort of an in-depth profile of a lot of different, wide variety of artists. We had an R&B group, Soul Commotion, and we had, let's see, Beth McKee was here, and Terry Binion, Don Soledad did a flamenco show for us. We've had Brazilian music on that show. It's really a really neat thing. So go if you would check it out. You can see that at firsttakes.net. There are some flyers out in the lobby. Pick one up if it'll remind you. There are about 11 different episodes of that show right now, and we are marketing it for broadcast. So it's all packaged like a TV show. Although you would have to watch it online, but you can access it in any number of different ways. Anyway, we're so glad you're here. Thanks for coming out and enjoying the show with us. How about a big round of applause for my good friend, Mark Dawson.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I thought Chris was going to meet me right here. We were going to hug, and he ruined it. Walked away. Everybody doing all right? This is great. We get to hear live music, and it's almost like it used to be. Going in here, Chris. Going in. I'm in. All right. Was anybody here at the first show tonight, earlier?
I was.
Okay. Perfect. Those people were mean. They were just plain mean, okay? All right, here we go. Do a little. We're on. Okay. I guess we'll just play music, right? Sorry. I feel like I'm hooked up, hooked up here. Sunshine, go away today. Don't feel much like dancing. Some man's come, he's tried to take my life. Don't know what he's asking. When he tells me I better get in line, can't hear a word he's saying. When I grow up, I'm gonna make him mine. He's got dues he ain't paying. But how much does it cost? I'll buy it. The time is all we've lost. There you go. You can't even run your own life. I'll be damned if you run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, go away today. Don't feel much like dancing. Some man's come, he's trying to run my life. Don't know what he's asking. Working starts to make me wonder where fruits of what I do are golden. When they in love and war and all is fair, he's got cards he ain't showing. Your turn. How much does it cost? The time is all we've lost. There you go. You can't even run your own life. I'll be damned if you run mine. Sunshine, sunshine, come on back another day. I promise you I'll be singing. So the world starts to get you down. Brand new bells will be ringing. You guys know that one, right? Here's a hymn to welcome in the day, heralding the summer's early sway. All the bums are coming in to begin. Thrushes bleeding battle with the wrens disrupts my reverie again. Begging clothing on the line, training jasmine how divine, up the arbor to your door and more. Standing on the landing with the war you shouldered on the night before. And once upon it, a yellow bonnet, garland all along. You were waking, the day was breaking, a panoply of song. And summer comes to Springville Hill. A barony of ivy in the trees, standing out its empire by degrees. All the branches are in bloom in the boom. Heaven sent this cardinal maroon to decorate our living room. And once upon it, a yellow bonnet, garland all along. You were waking, the day was breaking, a panoply of song. And summer comes to Springville Hill. And years from now, when this old line isn't ambling anymore, will I bring myself to ride? I give my best to Springville Hill. Give my best to Springville Hill. That was from my CD called Off the Grid. That's from a couple of years ago. We'll play another one from that soon. But right now, when you came in, the air went out, and then every shadow filled with doubt. I don't know what you done to me, but before this night is through, I'm gonna do bad things with you. I'm the kind sit up in my room, heart sick and blind, filled up with gloom. I don't know who you think you are, but before this night is through, I'm gonna do bad things with you. When you came in, the air went out, then every shadow filled with doubt. I don't know what you done to me, but before this night is through, I'm gonna do bad things with you. I'm gonna do bad things with you. I'm gonna do real bad things with you. Bad things. I need you to help me on this one, just a little bit. All I need is this. Smack your lips. That's it. That's it. Another tank of gas and I'm back on the road, looking for a town that nobody knows. Take a left, right, turn around, anything goes. Another one of those days. There's got to be a place, there's got to be a time. I never look behind me. I just gotta get off the grid and grab what is mine. Another one of those days. When the sky goes dark and the train ain't rolling, my head held high, my thoughts pure gold, and a little bit of luck goes a long, long way. But for now, it's gonna be another one of those days. Well, I've been knocked down, dragged out, and thrown to the side. I bought myself a ticket, but they won't let me ride. I'm naked to the world with no place to hide. You will take the risk, you will pay the price. Lightning gonna find you. No, I won't go looking for luck in the roll of the dice. When the sky goes dark and the train ain't rolling, my head held high, my thoughts pure gold, and a little bit of luck goes a long, long way. But for now, it's gonna be another one of those days. Another one of those. I just gotta get off the grid and grab what is mine. When the sky goes dark and the train ain't rolling, my head held high, my thoughts pure gold, and a little bit of luck goes a long, long way. But for now, when the sky goes dark and the train ain't rolling, my head held high, my thoughts pure gold, and a little bit of luck goes a long, long way. But for now, it's gonna be another one of those days. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be another one of those days. Thanks. Oh, boy. You know, it's really cool that you guys all showed up. I know it being a holiday week and all, and of course, 2020 being the year it has been. That's we don't need to recap it. We don't need to recap it. It's been interesting, but it's great that you all. I know it had to take a little bit of wherewithal to get yourself out, to get into be around people in a live music environment. So I thank you all so much for that, for taking the leap. No, we're not passing out vaccines today, but soon, and we'll all be back to full strength. Big thanks to Chris Cortez and to Melody Cortez for what they're doing here. Just getting this place open to get music in, and the way they've handled the new filtration system here. You guys probably don't know this, but in between shows, this place was deep clean. Well, let's just say, just to give you an idea how deep it was cleaned. Chris, his uncle is kind of famous. His uncle is Mr. Clean. They have a long family line of cleaning supplies, so they know what they're doing here. Drunk Uncle Mr. Clean was here helping. So anyway, just so you guys know, I couldn't be cleaner in here. I personally would eat off the floor because that's what they make me do anyway. You want dinner? There you go. Anyway, I have waited since 1968 to play this next song for you. When I get older, losing my hair many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine, a birthday greetings, a bottle of wine? If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? You'll be older too, and if you say the word, I could stay with you. I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights have gone. Could knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday morning, go for a ride. Doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? We still need me, we still feed me when I'm 64. Every summer we could build a cottage in the Isle of Wight if it's not too dear. We shall scrimp and save. Grandchildren on your knee, Vera, Chuck, and Dave. Give me your answer, drop me a line, stating point of view. Indicate precisely what you mean to say. You're sincerely wasting away. Give me the answer, fill in a form, mine forevermore. Now we still need me, we still feed me when I'm 64. We still need me, we still feed me when I'm 64. I turned 64 this month, and thanks. We're applauding because I'm old. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. You guys are nice. There's only a few older people than me. Anyway, it was funny because, for real, I have waited. I've always loved that song, and I've never played it anywhere. I thought, you know what? I'm 64 now. I'm going to play that song just because. Let me check that real quick here. Oh, man. Perfect. Didn't sound perfect, but that little thing says it is. Isn't this amazing? These things should be tuned right out of the box. They should just stay that way, but somebody's got to invent that. All right, let's do it. So about 6 years ago, I had put an album out called Making Noise. Now, when I was putting the album together, I had a song on there that I thought would be a really great song to share, like do a duet with somebody. And I really had to think it through, like this is kind of a blue-eyed soul thing. So I thought, I need to do this. So I thought, Bill Medley from the Righteous Brothers would really be a great guy to sing this with me. And I didn't know Bill at the time, but I thought, I know people who work with Bill, and I thought, I'll get the song to him. So we get the song to him. I called him about, 16 or 17 times. And finally, I get a response from Bill, "Who are you, and why are you calling me?" I don't. I said, oh, Bill, I sent you a song. I was looking to see if we could sing it. I don't know you, and I'm not interested. Bam. End of that. It's like, oh, wow. Okay, okay. I get rejection. Bill didn't know me. I get it. So I thought, well, who else could I get to do this that would really be amazing? So I start thinking, I talking to friends. Daryl Hall. Daryl Hall is the guy that should sing this song. So I go through the channels to get a hold of Daryl Hall to see if we can do this together, if there's any possible way. I know some people who knows Daryl, who works with his band, this and that. So same thing. I send the song out, what I want to do with it, how I want to record it, what we're going to do. And I don't hear from Daryl for a while. I don't hear from Daryl for a little while more. Finally, I start making just a couple of calls. I'm crazy. About the third time I call, someone picks the phone up. Yeah, man, it's Daryl. What's up? I said, Daryl, hi, this is Mark Dawson. Oh, yeah, the song thing, you know. So he sounds warming and welcoming. It's like, oh, this is great. Yeah, listen to your song, man. That's a great tune. I really like that a lot. I said, so, yeah, we could do something together. He goes, no, man, I really can't. I got this thing going with John, and I'm doing this tour that's coming up here. He goes, but I got an idea for you. You should call Bill Medley. So thanks, Daryl. That kind of ended right there. But after another exhaustive search, I found someone to sing it for me. One of my favorite bands of all time, being a Chicagoan myself, Chicago's very own Buckinghams. Everybody knows the Buckinghams. I called up my old buddy Carl Giammarisi, that big, tall, handsome Italian guy, and said, would you do this song with me? And I didn't tell him about the other two. He said, anytime, any place. And so that was my duet right there. Me and Carl doing this song. But Carl couldn't make it tonight. Imagine that. It's called So Unusual. She's so unusual, and she won't stay off my mind. She's getting more peculiar all the time. So unusual, and my friends can't understand why I'm acting like a stranger in a strange land. You might think she's wonderful, and I tell her all the time. She might not be the whole 10 yards, but I know that she is 9. She's so wonderful, and then she starts to tease. When she wraps her arms around me, she brings me to my knees. But she calls me up in the middle of the night just to find out what I was doing. She's only fooling, she's so unusual. So unusual. She'll bring in love like a hurricane, rolling across the land. She like a lightning bolt, try to hold her in my hand. She's like a secret agent with a secret code. That girl's a power source stuck in overload. But she wakes me up in the middle of the night just to find out I was sleeping. She's always scheming. She's so unusual. So unusual. She's so unusual, my friends can't understand. I'm proud to be her man. I know I love her so. I know. The funky part now. She's hip like a rocket ship shot out into space. Sometime like the tortoise did, slow and steady wins the race. She's like a monument, stands the test of time. Got a girlish grin, what a mess I'm in. I'm glad that she is mine. There's something about her. There's something about her. She's a hurricane. Something about her. Can't stay off my mind. Something about her. And I tell her all the the time is so unusual. So unusual. She's so unusual, and she won't stay off of my mind. Ah, yeah, and I'm proud to be her man. So thank you, Carl Giamarisi, for bailing me out on that one. Okay, I got it. I know what's next. I know what's next. Check that. So a little while ago, a month ago, I was revisiting old songs, some of my old favorite songs from 70s, 60s. If it's not in the 70s or 60s, I probably don't like it anyway, you know. Anybody else like that? Is like, yeah, I don't want to listen to that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some great artists. It's not my thing, you know. So anyway, I was revisiting some of my favorite stuff, and I came across this one from 1971. Just pulled out the old iPod and let it go random. And when this one came out on, I had never played the song, and I was fascinated by the opening chords. I've heard the song 1,000, 10,000 times, but something about that chord fascinated me. It just sounded so pretty. I thought, okay, let's learn that song. And so we did, or I did. This is I like to call it Canadian Gold. This is something from Gordon Lightfoot. I know, I won't put you to sleep with Gordon Lightfoot, I promise. Although we did see him one night, and I think he was asleep. Just recently, but... If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost in a wishing well, or a castle dark, or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me, and I will never act this way. As long as I'm a ghost, you can see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sell. When they reach the part where the heartache comes, the hero would be me. And heroes often fail, and you won't read that book again, because the ending's just too hard to take. I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script. Enter number 2, a movie queen to play that scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost in a wishing well, or a castle dark, or a fortress strong with chains around my feet. The story always ends, and if you read between the lines, you know that I'm just trying to understand the feeling that you left. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong. The feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, Gord's Gold. Can never go wrong. So when I do my regular day job, those of you probably know, I get to be the lead singer of the Grassroots. It's kind of not a bad job. I'd like to get back to work, but so wouldn't we all? But people ask me all the time. There's many questions they ask, but the number one question. No, it's not about my hair products. Number one is that they always say, what is your favorite song to sing with the Grassroots? What's your number one favorite? And without hesitation, it's this song from 1969. It's called The River is Wide. And let's play it together then. The sky was clear on that windy day, till the clear blue sky began to turn to gray. The lightning flashed, the thunder roared above. Then fell a drop of rain, the start I love. Let the river get wide, the river gets long. The water runs deep, and our love is strong. Now, baby, don't you fight to say you belong now to me. Upon the roof we heard the gentle rain, with the rhythm of our heartbeat down it came. As it hit each rock, our hearts could feel the pain. No one on earth could stop a drop of rain. And still the river gets wide, the river gets long. Water runs deep, and our love is strong. Now, baby, don't you fight to say you belong now to me. The river gets wide, the river gets long now. Water runs deep, and our love is strong now. Baby, don't you fight to say you belong now to me. Hey, the river gets wide, the river gets long now. Water runs deep, and our love is strong now. Baby, don't you fight to say you belong now to me. Thank you very much. Well, you're probably wondering, why are these other microphones out here? I just like the way they look. I thought I should be surrounded by microphones. So, okay, I'll tell the truth. I'll do another song for you here, and then we'll take a short little 10-minute break or so, and then I've got some friends I want to introduce you to. And they're good. They're good friends. I mean, they're good musician friends, too. So let's do that. I'll end it up with Everybody here is from Florida tonight? Anybody from out of town? Okay, good. I don't need to explain all this. You know these 3 words. A Florida man. That's so that's it. You don't need to know anymore. So about a year ago, I wrote this next tune. Watching TV, it says, coming up at 11, naked man arrested in Walmart. That's the headline. So I got to watch this. Naked man in Walmart. Sure enough, they go to 11 o'clock. They're live. That's the lead story, okay? Naked man, lead story. And they right up there, the reporters go, we're here live in Melbourne, Florida, when a naked man was running through the Walmart. And I'm like, okay, it's exciting. And just as she's saying that, the police start bringing this guy out the door. And they got a blanket wrapped, around him. And she runs up to the guy, sticks the microphone in his face. Excuse me, sir. Why were you running naked through the Walmart? And without missing a beat, straight face, he goes, well, I couldn't find my wallet. And I don't know. I thought it was there. Until we ended up in Walmart. And that was it. That's his... Apparently he didn't find it because he had a blanket on when he left. Anyway, I wrote this song about that incident, and appropriately titled, A Naked Man. Well, now, just the other day, I was sitting all alone out back on my patio, no one else home. A naked man just sort of strolled past my gate. I said, now hold on, Mr. Naked. Just a minute, wait. He said, I'm not here to trouble you, this much is true. But let me tell you something, between me and you, your next door neighbor lady that everybody knows left town with my belongings. Can I borrow some clothes? I've been fortified, mortified, electrified, and pushed aside without warning. I've been overweight, underfed, passing out while seeing red. This morning, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Could it be true? A naked man with an alibi. What would you do? Leave him free to roam the neighborhood in a birthday suit? Well, we could compromise, hypothesize until the subject's moot. Imagine what a naked man could do if he tried, hiding all the naked things that naked people hide. Don't spend no money doing laundry, he'd been down this road before. He wore pants when he was a toddler, don't wear nothing no more. He's been fortified, mortified, electrified, pushed aside without warning. Overweight, underfed, passing out while seeing red. This morning, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Could it be true? A naked man with an alibi. What should we do? Leave him free to roam the neighborhood in a birthday suit. One way or another, we're gonna find the truth. A naked man from down under. A naked man from down under. Okay, it wasn't Australia, it was Melbourne. A naked man. He's down under, down under, down under, down. He's a naked man. He's down under. He's a naked man. Just looking for his wallet. I don't know where it should be. Looking for his wallet. A naked man down under. From down under. True story. True story. You guys be comfortable, do whatever. You get some drinks, get some popcorn. Smells good. I just don't. I don't eat it because then you guys would see all the kernels in my teeth and stuff. Get weird. So I'll bring my friends out in about 10 minutes and we'll play some songs. I guarantee a couple of you would never expect, okay? So be comfy. That's it. Done. Oh, you guys. I'm glad you stayed. This is my friend Jill Towers right here. Everybody say hi, Jill. Jill had done a little guest spot a year and a half or so ago, and we had her up just to do a song or two. We think we need to have her up for more than just a song or two. So we're gonna. That's that simple.
Yeah, until you hear me.
Oh, that is so mean to you.
I just always cut myself on, you know that.
All right, you can,
Right.
you know what? It's your honor, Your Honor.
I think it's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah. You start it.
Okay. We're on, right? Okay, here goes.
Think so.
I'm nervous.
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're going to fall, telling a hookah smoking caterpillar has given you the call. Call Alice when she was just small. One man on the chessboard get up and tell you where to go, and you'll have just had some kind of mushroom and your mind is moving low. Go ask Alice, I think she'll know when logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the white knight is talking backwards, and the red coin is off with your head. Remember what the dormouse said. Read your head. Read your head. Thank you.
Bringing back that Grace Slick.
Yeah, baby.
Very cool. Well, I just mentioned a few minutes ago that Jill had come up and done a song with us, or a couple songs, but one of them in particular, I asked her to play that for us tonight, and it's a song that she calls Titles. In it, I think there's 128 Beatles songs she mentions in there. 100, not 128? 125? It's a lot of Beatles songs she mentions in that song. How many exactly?
58.
It was like 120.
Yeah. Cut it in half.
In my math, that worked just fine. Thank you. So let's play it. So you can count the titles and see if you can
Yeah.
see if she's telling the truth. 58 Beatles songs.
Ready?
I am. I'm positioning myself.
I figured that. I'll stop in.
We were on a cruise ship. I used to be on cruise ships, and one of them was called Legends of Rock or something. I swear to you, I've been on a bunch of cruise ships, but this one, I think we played right after John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, and John was, his face was just white, came off the stage.
He was so ill.
It was one of those nights on the boat where it just did this. So on stage, I literally spread my legs and I braced myself because it
Down
kept...
your knees, yeah.
Okay, I interrupted. I'm sorry.
As It's called titles. Ready? One, two, 3. Can't buy me love, won't you tell me why? Don't pass me by, I feel fine. Yesterday was not the day, no, not the second time. Hello, goodbye, no reply. Martha, my dear, found Norwegian wood. I knew she could, anytime at all. Sexy Sadie said, hey Jude, all you need is love. Oh, I never knew love till there was you. Something in the way she moves and we can work it out. She's here and there and everywhere, and it makes me twist and shout. Really got a hold on me, honey pie. She said, here comes the sun, better hold on tight. Mr. Moonlight, it won't be long. I gave you all my loving over deep, over the dark. Cry, baby, cry, good night. For the benefit of Mr. Kite, I wanna hold your hand. I know it's been a hard day's night, I hope you'll understand. Really, I'm a walrus, and you, SSR, a nowhere man. I'm waiting for a letter from Eleanor Rigby. No, ain't she sweet? Strawberry fields come together, oh so fine. Step inside, I'm so tired. Dr. Robert told Julia about Lucy in the sky, and her reply, day sunshine. She came in with help from her friends. She'd fix in a hole with a silver hammer Maxwell lent. Tomorrow never knows when the tax man comes. Could be the end. Be the end. Be the end. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you count them? 58? You counted them, I suspect.
I did.
Yeah. Well, I know you did, because late at night she's going, wait, she's probably questioning, was it really 58? And you play the song over and over and you get your, what do you call that thing when you, the abacus? You know, that's how she counts, right?
Sure.
Hey. Well, I promised friends, multiple friends, not just one, although Jill's a great friend. How about another friend? Many of you know her. You love her. Orlando's finest. Where are you? Ah, come on up here. Gladys Justiniano and her golden voice. You know...
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Gladys, one of the finest, in my opinion, the finest, but she's one of Orlando's finest police officers right here. So, when you guys step out of line, we're cool. We're cool. All right. The vampire thing, right? Want to do that? Yeah. Does it? I'll leave the story out.
All right.
I think some of our friends here know the vampire story. Mrs. Noyes, it doesn't matter. We'll leave it alone. It's a long story that involves a naked man, not the same naked man. Let's play it and see what happens, okay?
I want to hear that.
I didn't give that story before. I must have.
Say it again.
Did I tell that story?
No. Say it.
I don't want to bore anybody with this great story. Okay, I'm going to do it. So, Kathy, Mrs. Noyes, and I were big fans of the show True Blood when it was on HBO, and it ran for 6 or 7 seasons. Anyway, one of the king of the vampires was a guy named Eric. He was an Adonis-like body, because I'm familiar with that.
Delish. Yes.
He's what?
Delish.
Delish. He had that body. He had like Paul Newman good looks, perfect hair, everything. He was chiseled. This guy was perfect. And I'll admit, I had a man crush on him. I will admit that. Nothing wrong with that. But Kathy had a different kind of crush on him. So the final episode, we're sitting in our media room here watching a 65-inch screen, plenty of viewing space right there. And the show starts out with this long shot of nothing but white. It appears to be a mountainside, a snowy mountain. But the camera is going toward all this white. Eventually, it takes a while for the shot to kind of close in. You see that there's a man out there. It appears to be a human form. And as you get a little closer and a little closer and a little closer, it is a man. It's not just a man. It's Eric, the king of the Vikings, standing in front of a snow-capped mountain, completely white, and he is 100% naked from his hair to his toes, standing in all his glory in front of this white-capped mountain. Well, we're watching it, and I'll admit, as he's getting a little closer and a little closer, I'm a little uncomfortable, just a little, because I didn't expect this. I happen to glance out my eye to Kathy, who's sitting on my right. She is just locked in, locked into the TV, and I'm kind of doing this. No movement, just this. Remember, 65-inch widescreen. So finally, this camera continues this whole time. My uncomfortable state of mind was past me. I was worried about her now. It got up close. Literally, he's the only thing in the camera shot, naked from head to toe, in full high definition. And just as I look to my right to see how she's doing, on cue, Kathy goes, "Now that's what I'm talking about." There was no way any human male could compete with that. So I had to write a song. That was my only defense right there. So I wrote this one, and it's called The Vampire's Lament. And so think of me kindly when you think of vampires.
Hey, Chris, can you put a snowy mountain?
Yeah.
That's all I need. It's over if that happens. By the way, it was season 8, the last chapter. If you want to check it out.
Thank you for that.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I walk the floor after midnight, watching the moon fade to daylight, keeping myself out of plain sight, each and every night with love in my heart.
The dark consumes every part of me. Shadows, I move undetectably. On this earth, I'll roam for eternity, and still I hold the key with love in my heart. Oh, 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 oh.
starry night. Take what I need and I'll be all right. I keep myself out of plain sight each and every night with love in my heart, love in my heart, love, 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 You're laughing at me, Bill. You're laughing at me. Ah! There's Harry. Zoom in on that. Oh, Chris, you are Johnny on the spot, my man. Oh, my goodness. Let's do a little something, change. See, you made me tell that story. I didn't want to.
It's a great story. Come on. You're back.
Now you know all about my marital problems. You had to be there, Jim. You had to. And you know, what do I do? I just looked at this and went, yeah, okay. We'll do something from 1966 right now. This, Miss Dusty Springfield. You say those three words and you know it's going to be greatness. One of my favorite songs of all time. And we'll have Gladys, right? Am I? You looked at me like you always do, like, Mark, you're crazy. But no, we'll do this song. Okay. Here we go. You'll know this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and start talking, that's when Billy would take me walking, and through the backyard we'd go walking. Then he'd look into my eyes. Lord knows, to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. He was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. How well I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that it's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've grown. And the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yeah. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man.
Gladys Justiniano, everybody. Yeah, Gladys.
That was fun.
Yeah. That was the long version of that
Yes.
song.
Super long.
Just a little bit. So we've all been locked down, if you will, isolation. We all know that. So the last March 9th was my last time on an airplane to come home from the last time I worked. So tonight is it's great to be working. Yeah, I never, it's like, it's one of those things you gripe and bitch about. Oh man, that was such a hard, they made me work so hard. I had to travel so far. And then when there's nothing, you don't complain anymore. So we got locked down in March, and I right away there was a lot of negativity, the anti-masks, and all the things that went with it. Was, like I said, it was a rough year, and I wanted to write a song that was hopeful, that was something that we could relate to. We're all going through it together, and we truly are together. So I wrote this song about exactly what's happening in 2020, and this one's called In Isolation. Again, not sad, this is hopeful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rivers flow, meadows grow, on we go to the great unknown. Nothing but time out of my mind, in isolation, in isolation. My friends all say, just another day. From dusk till dawn, we just carry on. Nothing to say, this is my day. In isolation, in isolation. Maybe in a little while we will hear those words that will make us smile. Maybe just a little longer now. 'Cause when we can, we'll turn it around. A same old day with a brand new sound. Focused on the road, feet on the ground. Time goes by, lovers cry, questions why, but we'll get by. Nothing but time out of my mind, in isolation. 'Cause when we can, we'll turn it around. A brand new day with the same old sound. Focused on the road, feet on the ground. Rivers flow, meadows grow, on we go to the great unknown. Nothing but time out of my mind, in isolation. Nothing to say, this is my day, in isolation. Taking my time, drinking my wine, in isolation. In isolation. In isolation. It's hopeful, I promise. I promise. Isolation. All right, back to serious. That was serious, actually, it was. But again, hopeful. So I grew up in the Chicago area, and like everybody else, I loved all the Chicago area music. So one of my favorite bands while I was in high school, in fact, we went to the same high school together, the Ides of March. If you remember them, they had the big hit called... Yeah, Joy said Vehicle. Vehicle was their first. They had a couple of others, but... So, anyway, got to be friends and all that kind of stuff. The next song I'm going to play, actually wrote with Scott May, and I have been friends since 1970, whatever, 70. And Scott's the keyboard player with the Ides of March. We've written a few songs together, but this next one, called Cold Sweat on a Hot Night, it's kind of fun. And so you're poised, you're ready.
Waiting for you, buddy.
Is that, you don't know. I could have 3-4 more minutes of talking here. You're locked in.
That's my problem.
All right, we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk because Jill needs me. She needs me to play music. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The moon and stars, they hang above me and light up my path as I go. But this time, it's not my fault. The good green earth between my fingers, I can walk alone and feel proud. This time, it's not my fault. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Can't get a damn thing right. When people talk, they do not listen. Sometimes we all make mistakes. But this time, it's not my fault. The moon and stars, they hang above me, light up my path as I go. This time I know it's not my fault. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Can't get a damn thing right. It's never been my fault. It's never been my fault. It's never been my fault. Yeah. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Can't get a damn thing. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Cold sweat on a hot night. Can't get a damn thing. Can't get a damn thing. Can't get a damn thing. No, I can't get a damn thing. Get it right. I can't get a damn thing right.
Can't get a damn thing right.
A cold sweat.
Cold sweat.
Can't get a damn thing right.
Can't get a damn thing right.
A cold sweat.
Cold sweat.
Cold sweat on a hot night.
All right.
Those are bad nights, the cold sweat nights. Let's get right into this. Good to go? Show it. All right. I'm really glad to sing a little bit there, too. Again. 1, 2.
Baby, you come knocking on my front door. Same old line I used to use before. And I said, yeah, well, what am I supposed to do? I didn't know what I was getting into. So you had a little trouble in town. Now you're keeping some demons down. Stop dragging my heart around. It's hard to think about what you wanted. It's hard to think about what you lost. This doesn't have to be the big and even. This doesn't have to be anything at all. Woo!
I know you really want to tell me goodbye. I know you really want to be your own girl.
Baby, you can never look me in the eye. Yeah, you buckle with the weight of the world. Stop dragging my heart around. Hey, hey, yeah. There's people running around loose in the world. Ain't got nothing better to do. Make a meal of some bright idea. You need someone looking after you.
I know you really want to tell me goodbye. I know you really want to be your own girl.
Baby, you could never look me in the eye. Yeah, you buckle with the weight of the world. Stop dragging my heart around. Stop dragging my heart around. Ooh. Stop dragging my heart around. Stop dragging my heart around. Hey. Stop dragging my heart around.
Give it up for Gladys. You know, you're singing that a little too convincingly when you're... I think it's time for a little girl power. It's okay to have a little... We already got the ladies in place, right? So they definitely have some boots on. Woo! Ladies got boots. You get the hell out of the way, okay? Here we go. Count that one in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
With energy.
1, 2, 3.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, just confess. You've been missing away, you shouldn't have been missing, yeah. Someone else is getting all your best.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthin'. You keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a-changin', yeah. What's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing.
And you keep thinking that you'll never get burnt. Ha!
I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah.
And what he knows, you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Are you ready, Boots?
Oh, yeah. All right.
Got that one. Chank, chank.
Well, Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah. Little Nancy. Now one of those songs that's just gonna make you feel happy. Yeah. My baby got a ukulele. She plays it daily. She drives me crazy. She can rock it, ain't never gonna stop it. Lay down the beat, she will drop it, and everybody sings along. Yeah, they say toot 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 doo doo doo, toot 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 doo doo doo, toot 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 doo doo doo, doo 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 doo. Oh, it looks so easy. Those nylon strings, how they tease me. Oh, it might sound crazy, but she can rock the house playing Purple Haze. My baby got a ukulele. She plays it daily. She drives me crazy. She can rock it, ain't never gonna stop it. You lay down the beat, she will drop it, and everybody sings along. What do they say? Well, they say toot 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 doo doo toot 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 doo doo toot 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 doo doo doo. Well, I'm gonna be a rock star with a ukulele. Make my hair all wavy and drive the ladies crazy.
Wow!
Gonna learn to play Midnight Confessions. That's my obsession. I better take a whole lot of lessons. Yeah. Toot 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 doo doo doo, toot 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 doo doo doo, toot 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 doo doo doo. All together now. Toot 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 doo doo doo, toot 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 doo doo doo, toot 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 doo doo doo. One more time. Toot 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 doo doo doo, toot 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 doo doo doo. Singing toot 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 Yeah, you can't go wrong with the ukulele song. It's happy. It's just happy. Well, this has been, I am so happy that you came out. I know there's been some apprehension about actually being amongst others. So again, I really appreciate that, the brave ones who came out and doing it safely as well. I think, again, Chris and Melody, the folks here at the Blue Bamboo, did really a nice job, a fantastic job. Thank you. So be sure you check out their schedule, too, because they got a lot of cool shows that come in here and a lot of cool artists that come through here. So hopefully we'll do this again soon. And just hoping, I'm hoping for positivity into the new year. Hope you guys have an amazing holiday, spending it in your bubble with your friends and family, though. Being safe, being good to each other. So we'll leave you with this one, and why not? Just I'll see you out there. We all want to get out doing some music. So thanks, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. She's got something that moves my soul, and she knows I'd love to love her, but she lets me down every time. Can make her mine. She's no one's lover tonight with me. She'll be so inviting. I want her all for myself. Temptation eyes looking through my soul. Temptation eyes, you gotta love me. Come on, love me tonight. You gotta love me. Wild-eyed innocence is just a game, but just the same, my head is spinning. She's got a way to keep me on her side. It's just a ride. It's never ending tonight with me. She'll be so exciting. I want her all for myself. Temptation eyes looking through my soul. Temptation eyes, you gotta love me. Come on, love me tonight. Tonight with me, she'll be so exciting. I want her all for myself. Temptation eyes looking through my soul. Temptation eyes, you gotta love me. Come on, love me. Temptation eyes looking through my soul. Temptation eyes, you gotta love me. Come on, love me tonight. You gotta love me now. You gotta love me, baby. You gotta love me. Here we go. The big A. You guys, thanks so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Be good to each other. And just remember, we want to see you out there on the road again. You can sing along if you know the words. Just want to leave you on a happy note. Again, the positive note. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things I might not ever see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Come on, ladies, let's do it. On the road again, like a band of gypsies down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Here we go now. I can't wait to get on the road again. Be good to each other. Thank you, everybody. This was really great. I love you guys. Thanks.
Let's
Gladys
give it up
Justin.
and let's give it up for Mark Dawson. You deserve it first.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks,
You're the
everybody.
star of the show.
Jill Towers over here on the guitar and vocals. Gladys Justiniano over here on these vocals. Thank you. Peace and love to everybody. Thanks so much. Be good to each other. Thank you.